everyone, Violet here. Today we're going to look at the Morning Sidekick Journal series. I have here the volumes 3 through 4. So I already did a walkthrough and review of the first Morning Sidekick Journal, the original one, and I went ahead and did the first opening exercises in that one. I found that journal to be so positive and so helpful. I even got a copy for my mom and sent it to her. But these are the next in the series, and so I wanted to show them to you. If you do the first one and then you do 3 through 4, then you have one full year with these journals. And you can buy it as a set from 1 through 4, or you can get it 2 through 4, or I think you can get them individually as well. But yeah, if you did the first one and you really love it and you want to take a look at these and see if you are interested in them, then let's take a look together. So I noticed, here's the first one. Here's the first one that I already did. I noticed that the textures are different on each one. So this one's sort of like a grid. This one's kind of got more like diagonal, like softer lines. This one's more sort of like scaly, and this one's more like geometric. So each one has a different texture. Again, this is the first one. We already reviewed it. You can kind of take a look. These first 3 seem to be around the same size. This last one is much bigger. All right, so let's take a look inside. This is number 2. So I think each of these come with this sticker. So let's just take a look at first at the table of contents. So you have the why, the what, the how, and I wonder if these are kind of similar. We'll take a look and see if they're similar in each one. Then we've got, in the different sections, we've got days 1 through 21, 22 through 42, 43 through 63. So they're about in 20-day increments. So just as a refresher, the Morning Sidekick Journal. Yeah, okay, right. So it looks like the first part of the table of contents is about the same. So we'll take a look and see if it's the same information or different in that part. And this one was 66 days. So this one looks like it is 63 days, so if you put those together, you know, you can do the math, but it's pretty much around the same length. Okay, so the why. Okay, so it looks like these are different at least. This says, take the time to define your dream life. What did your life look like before beginning your last Morning Sidekick Journal? Talking about the ripple effect. What would it look like if you didn't do this? What goals do you avoid making time for? What to expect? Okay, building your own affirmations. I'm just going to peek at this just to see what it was last time, just to kind of see the why. I think these might actually be different. Let's start at the beginning. Our mission. Okay. Yep, so this looks like different information. So even though it has like the same title and the same graphics, it actually has different parts. I'm sure there are some things that are the same and some things that are different. So we're going to just take each book as they come and realize that. Okay. All right, so what to expect, the daily content, clips, podcasts, user success stories, building your own affirmations, daily tracking, introducing themed sprints. I wonder what this is. In the first morning Sidekick journal, we varied the tracking questions from one phase to the next. Although there are no more phases in this journal to build a habit up from scratch, we shifted the wording to break up the journal into different sections called sprints. Each of these sprints consists of 21 days. Okay, so that's what we saw at the beginning. Okay, so there are 3 of those in this journal. And each one has a theme to it. And yeah, let's take a look and see what those themes are. This looks like it might be the same as the last one. It looks very familiar to me. Yeah, common challenges. I think this is all the same. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at it. It looks the same to me. Okay, sample journal page. Okay, so sprint 1 theme is gratitude. And so you know you've got your daily tip. You have your night before. What am I most grateful for today? What is a challenge, big or small, I've successfully moved past today? My morning ritual tomorrow will be, that's the same format. Then last night you slept when, woke up when. Most important task for today is, and what's an area of weakness I have in my life that I want to improve on? So looks like this question changes, and this question also changes. And in fact, this one, it seems to be the same theme. What's been a blessing in disguise in my life? Oh yeah, so all of these change, really. The thing that stays consistent is the morning ritual and the most important task. And it seems like, yeah, the theme of this whole section is, of course, gratitude. So now let's take a look at the next one. You've got a recap for your sprint number 1. And then you've got mindset. You commit to it. Okay, so it looks like this is about the same format, but the questions that they ask are under the new theme, which is mindset. Like, if I had a confident, unbreakable mindset today, how would my day turn out? Challenge, what is an area of weakness I have that I want to improve on? Those seem similar. But yeah, I imagine that this side and the questions are going to go along with the theme of the 21 days. Okay. So then we'll take a look at sprint 3 is exploration. So it follows a similar sort of thing. Yeah, like what's something new I want to try or learn about in life. Okay. Let me look at one other thing just to be sure. Wait, a sprint 2. Okay. What am I great at? I'm not giving enough credit for. Okay, cool. All right, so it looks to me like in each of these sections, these 2 questions follow the same order. So they're different day to day, but the overall pattern of them is the same section to section. This one looks like it's different and it's more based off of the theme. That's what I'm seeing immediately about this. And in fact, I'm seeing the same one. What do I want to learn about in life? Same question here. What do I want to try or learn about in life? It's the same. So I think these also cycle throughout the sprint or the section, the 21 days. Cool. So yeah, so then you've got a recap. All right, so that is how the second one is. There's a number 2 on it. And you can see, I think originally there must have been 1, 2, and 3, that this was a trio, and then they probably added the 4th one so that you can have a full year. And this one's called the Morning Mastery Journal, and it has a little infinity sign on it rather than 1, 2, or 3, which I guess the idea of this is that, hey, this is going to be the rest of your life. All right, so now let's take a look at number 3. You got that sticker again. Okay, so this one is also organized into sprints. So let's see how similar this is. Okay, understanding your why. Okay, it looks like these questions are the same as the last one, which is reflecting on your last journal, which that makes sense. I'm expecting these to be the same. Okay, so we've got our themed. We've got self-care, optimism, and authenticity. So we'll take a look at that. I wonder if this how is the same in each one. I'm going to peek at that. I'm sure that many of these things are nice to reread. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it might have been different. Make your mind work for you. See, the how here starts with the perfectionist tread lightly. Okay, so I think this section is different. You commit to it. You can commit on weekdays only or every single day. Okay, so sprint 4 is self-care. So this is just continuing the idea of sprints from the book before. So that's why we're starting with sprint 4, self-care. But it's interesting, the days kind of restart at 1. Okay. So yeah, so this looks like it follows the same format. You've got your information of the day here. You've got your plan for your nighttime routine. In what ways am I overly critical of myself? How could I be a better best friend to myself? That seems to fall under self-care. Then we've got the challenge thing, and we've got the weakness. So I think that these, again, are the same as the book before, where it's like cycling through them. It restarts with every sprint. Yeah. Yeah, that's how those look. You've got your morning ritual plan. It's always 1 through 5. And then it looks like this question is the one that changes still based off of the sprint that you're in. Okay, so that's the first one. And then it's completed. You have your recap. Seems that these recap questions are based off of the theme of the sprint. That's what it looks like to me. All of these seem to be self-care related. Then you have sprint number 5 is optimism. So you commit to it. It follows the same format. What am I excited for in the near future? How can I make that experience even better? You can just look at another one randomly. What did I view as a big challenge in life that I eventually overcame? What does that show me about myself? Cool. And then you've got your recap. And then sprint 6 is authenticity. Again, same format. What would I do differently? Etc. So these two books are very similar to each other. You complete it, then you're finished. And this whole section of the book, I saw this in the last one, but I didn't go through it. So basically, it tells you about other things, about the habit nest, other journals that you could get, like the meditation one. Oh, I do have a review of the meditation Sidekick journal if you want to take a look at that. And then you've got bonus free writing space. I didn't notice this in the other one, so I'll have to peek. I'm sure that you have that though. It looks like you've got 10 pages. They're numbered like 9 of 10. Oh, it's so funny. That's like a pencil writing, but for some reason I thought it was a cigarette. I was like, that doesn't really go with the theme of this book. Okay. Oh, and you've got an index of the like the daily tips or challenges or resources. That's cool. I'm gonna peek back at the second one and see if we have that at the end. I'm sure we do. I'm sure it's like the exact same. Yeah. Same number of pages, same size, everything. And you've got your index. So, yeah, so it looks like on these journal pages you can write the day number or the date, it says, and you've got these kind of like dotted lines, just like extra journaling space. I always get obsessive compulsive about those kinds of things and feel like I have to complete them in full, like every page. And now let's take a look at the Morning Mastery Journal. So this one should have a different number of days. So I expect it to be a different format. Got your same sticker. The why revisited. Interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, so we've got the same page. This looks like the same. Okay, that looks like the same from the last one to me. What to expect. Okay, so you've got different sprints here. I think these sprints are in 30 days or 31 days. Let me see if there's information on that. Okay, what I'm seeing here, interesting. It seems to me like we go through those same sprint themes: gratitude, self-care, mindset, optimism, exploration, and authenticity. The tracking found in the Morning Mastery Journal revisits the themed sprints found in volumes 2 and 3. The sprints will be extended to 30 days and will alternate between the ones found in volume 2 and volume 3. The breakdown is as follows. Okay, interesting. So as you can see, you've got way more days in this one. You've got 183 days. I'm curious. I think we'll just kind of take a look at these. Okay. All right, it looks like, let me see if this is true for the whole journal, but it looks like we no longer have each day with an extra bit of information or, you know, tip or reading or whatever it is. It seems like it's just the day pages. So what I would say about this one, because it seems to me like we're recycling the same themes, it's probably going to be the same questions, you know, the same format. We're doing away with that extra side of information. This journal seems very useful if you absolutely love this format and you've gotten in the routine of writing it out every day, and maybe you're no longer learning about habit building and the information they're providing, but rather you are just wanting to use the same, like, just the same format and keep using it. I also took a look. Let's see if they have them back here. We've got journal pages. I wanted to take a look at some of these sample journal pages. Meditation one, we looked at that before. Nutrition, weightlifting, badass body goals. I guess they don't have it, but I saw that there was a nighttime routine one, and I think I took a look at what the pages look like, and they seem to be similar. So yeah, with any of these, you have your prompt day and night. Okay. So yeah, I'll just kind of flip through it so you can see. You have a recap and so if this is 1 through, let me look again at the number of days, 183. So if you times that by 2, you have 366. I think that my math is right. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure that's right. So it looks like if you wanted to keep doing this for infinity, like the infinity sign on here, that each one of these would be 6 months. So this is 6 months worth. This is your original one. And then you finish off with this, and then you can continue with this if you really like it. All right, so those are my reviews of the Morning Sidekick Journal. Personally, I felt like the first one gave me enough to kick off my morning routine. I feel very centered in it now. I wanted to take a look at these other ones because I did enjoy it so much, but I am thinking I might start giving these as gifts to my mom. She's currently working on the first one, and if she really likes it, I want to keep giving these as gifts to her. I think that I am able to kind of keep myself accountable, mostly with my Passion Planner daily. If you want to see my videos on that, you can check them out. But yeah, I wanted to get them to give you a walkthrough of them as well. I hope you like this video. Please give it a like if you do, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope that you have a wonderful day or week or month, and thank you so much for being here. Goodbye.